Yeah, I think I gotta go out and come back in. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see. Hi everyone. Hi Movado. Hey. Hey Diamond D. Hey Candy Crush. It's been a minute since I've been out here, huh? Y'all come on in. We got a good topic on tonight. Yes, we
Hello,
do.
everyone. Hey, Movado. Hey, Diamond D. Hey, Candy Crush. How are you guys?
Yes. It seems like I haven't been here for a long time. It seems like it's been forever. That's all good. It's a good topic though. Damn good topic tonight. Hold
Yes,
on.
it is. Yes, it is.
You know, I almost canceled this StreamYard stuff. I'm like, this thing is crazy. Like, I didn't even realize they went up. Like, it went from 25 to like $45 now. That's insane. Hey, Faye Faye, how you doing?
Hey, Faye Faye. How are you?
Yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started or whatever, honey. I just made me a big pot of chili.
Hey, Demetria. How are you?
Hey, Demetria. Yeah, I just made like a big pot of chili, so I was cooking a little bit,
Oh,
and
that
I
sounds
couldn't just.
good.
Yeah, but
Chili.
what's so crazy is like I couldn't even decide to if I wanted tuna tonight or chili, so I made both.
Well, whatever you don't eat, then you can have the other one tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the tuna to work tomorrow. I've been out of the office for like a whole week. I've been working from home, so it's been great. And the reason why it's been great is because I think it was like 5 below out here in Chicago a couple of days ago. So they closed the office on us and told us not to come in, but we was just working from home.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, girl. So it's been awesome because Monday we was already off because that was a state holiday, and then um by being 5 below, they made us stay home. So yes, honey, I was excited about that. Now I got to go in the office tomorrow. I'm not happy.
Oh, boy.
I, I'm
Hey,
not
it's me,
happy.
Steph. Hey,
Hey,
everything,
Smitha.
KT.
Hey,
Hey, Brown
KT.
Sugar ATL.
Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody coming in. So we have an interesting topic on tonight, but this is what I want to say before we start the show. Listen, guys. Y'all really need to turn on y'all news channels. Because there's a lot of executive orders being signed. And if you're not paying attention to this Trump situation, in which I think, I want me and T to do a segment about this, about the whole Trump administration and the executive orders that he is signing. Okay. I want you guys to come up for some air. And I want you to really pay attention to what this guy is, about to start doing. He's about to, we I've seen something about an order was signed about gender. Basically, it's male and female. There's no more of the pronouns he, she, them, her, all that stuff. He's not interested. So,
Okay.
yeah, that, and I think I seen him sign something about not having equal opportunity employment anymore. So, yes, this is getting real out here, you guys. It's getting real. And I, because I want us to, hey, everybody coming in, hey, Gangsta Cap, TRW, how you doing, love? So yes, you guys, really
Hey,
start turning.
Smokey. Hey, Linda Black.
Hey, Linda Black. I'm
Hey to
sorry, I missed
everyone
her
in the
name.
chat.
How y'all doing? Um, so yes, you guys really, really start looking at your news channels. This guy has come in, and normally, I know that with some presidents, that they normally don't come straight in signing executive orders because normally the House is the one that's in charge. So it's like, you have to go through the House, the Senate, all of that. But for some reason, we are looking at, a little bit of privilege here where this man can come in and he can start signing executive orders, and they are going to start putting this to use ASAP. So we really need to start turning on our news channels, and we really need to start looking at what's going on out here, because I definitely want to have a segment about this whole Trump administration thing and what to look forward to in the future. Some things that we should recap. We really need to start looking into this because it's really about to start getting real. Yes.
Yes, definitely. Hey,
Okay.
Gangsta Cat. Hey, Brown Sugar ATL, TRW,
Hey.
Tangela, Aretha, Life
Hey.
with Victoria. She said, Tangela Sears said, cutting the education
Yes.
budget. And Life with Victoria said, and for years, he'll be gone with the rules, go back to normal. And for years,
Right.
he'll be gone with the rules, go back to normal. Right.
Right. So the 4 years that he's in, it's like we are kind of like doomed for the next 4 years. I hate to say that because I don't like to put that out there and make that into existence, but he is kind of like retaliating a little bit from when he didn't win the presidency the last time. As you can see, he's pardoning all of the people that was in the January 6th fiasco. They have been pardoned, and they are getting out at an alarming rate. Okay, so yes, I just want us to pretty much talk about that one day, kind of bring some awareness to the streets about what's going on with the Trump administration and what we have to look forward to, because it's about to get real, okay? Just want to let y'all know that. Yeah, it does, TRW. It seems like it's a revenge to him because, he was upset with everybody because of the ballots. When he didn't win the last time, he went crazy. So you guys just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and these programs, he's trying to cut these public housing programs as well. That's another thing. It was like, it's time to get up and start finding some jobs out here, y'all. Because he ain't playing with none of that sitting on your butt collecting. He ain't playing with none of that. So y'all, let's get it together. All right. So I don't want to keep on going with that for too much longer, because I know we do have a segment, but I just kind of wanted to put it out there that I know that we can kind of get caught up in a lot of the things that go on out here on YouTube. And it's easy, trust me, to, what I'm saying, lose a little bit of focus on what's really going on in our nation.
Definitely.
Yes, we have a lot going on in our nation right now, and we really need to focus and, see what the hell is about to come down the pipeline for us. Definitely. But yes, as you can see, our topic for tonight is kind of, I guess it kind of can tie into what I was just talking about with the Trump thing. Where basically, when do you unplug? When do you feel the need to unplug from social media? Like, when is it your time where you say, okay, enough is enough? I gotta tune into something else. I mean, do you guys have any examples? T, do you have an example of when you feel like it's time to just kind of unplug from YouTube or from social media as a whole?
Um, Let me speak to a couple more people. I see Gorgeous came in. Hey, Gorgeous. Hey,
Hey,
Spoken Fact.
gorgeous. How
Hey,
y'all
Breaking
doing?
Generation of Curse. Say hello, all. Just got off work. How are you, boo?
Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
Faye Faye. Faye Faye say it's an absolute mess. Happening with him being in office.
Yeah.
Gorgeous say yes, it's going down.
It's really moving fast, guys. It's moving
Yes,
fast. Like, I've never seen a president get into office and just start signing executive orders. Like, just, I mean, like it's hotcakes coming through. So normally I thought the president had to wait for them to get him to go and all of that. Because a lot of when Barack Obama was in office, I had this friendly debate with a friend, and we were talking about when the Obama administration, they blocked him from doing anything. Like, and I'm like, how they block him from doing everything, but then when Trump get into office, he's able to sign documents. It's right
right,
before our eyes.
right, right. It's
It's,
crazy.
it's crazy. So yeah, we definitely got to start talking about that. Like, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be, trust me, enough that we got to cover on that because it's trending right now. So it's very popular conversation. Hey Lena, how you doing? Hey Model Stands.
Hey,
He did
Lena.
he did sign executive orders, Model Stance, but did he do it when he first got into the office? Like, cause I didn't remember seeing him sign. executive orders like as soon as he got into the office. I thought it was like a little ways down, but please correct me on that if I'm wrong.
Hey, model stands. Brown Sugar ATL say, but Project 25 showed exactly what's going to take place, and it's happening.
Hmm.
Everything KT said, it's time to unplug when it becomes overwhelming and draining. You know what?
Yes.
Everything KT, you took the words out of my mouth.
Yes.
When it becomes overwhelming, it becomes draining. Um, it's time to unplug. That's why for me, I am known to take my breaks. um I think that when you get to a point where in a way you start taking things personal, or even having expectations of other people. I mean, we have to remember we've never met. I hear a little feedback. It may be my phone, I don't know.
Yeah, I
um
don't hear anything. I don't hear
oh,
nothing.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Expectations of people that you've never met, different things like that. When it starts getting, overwhelming and draining, definitely it's time to unplug. Breaking Generational Curse said President Obama was blocked because I believe they had the Senate, but maybe he didn't have a representative, or might be vice versa when Trump have both.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. He was blocked a lot from, because whoever controls the house is pretty much, the person that can block him from getting anything done. So say for instance,
Right. Right.
the Republicans is holding the house, then it's a lot of executive orders probably would have got blocked because it's the Republicans holding the house. So it really don't matter who their president is. To me, it matters. That's the face of the United States, but it's the ones who runs the house is the ones who pretty much can clear like, okay, we're gonna put this through, we're not gonna put this through.
Right.
So I'm not really a huge politician. I just, I do know in some aspects of how this presidency works, and when it came to the Biden administration, I was glued to the TV on that one. I just don't take an interest when it comes to this particular president because of his antics and his the way he is. But I do know with the Obama administration, he couldn't get a lot done. I do remember that. Like they blocked that man from doing pretty much anything he wanted to do. It was
Right.
a mess.
Model Stan
Um,
said, yeah, when he first got in. Hey, Aunt Tiffany. Hey, Small Talk with Lakeisha. How are you?
hey y'all, how y'all doing, ladies?
Um, Small Talk with Lakeisha said that she have to catch up on the news. Um,
Yes, please do.
Model fans say, I agree. Unplug. TRW said the first order for Biden was for the Asians, and that was his first day.
Yeah.
Small Talk with Lakeisha said that she's been taking breaks for the last 2 days. We have in his service, how are you?
Hi, how you
Um,
doing?
Faye Faye said, in my opinion, it's time to unplug when you're too invested. Yes, Faye Faye, when you're too invested, when you are risking your livelihood, when you are risking your life, when you're risking your health, when you're risking your job, when you are so invested that it affects your home, your personal life, you know it's time to unplug for a little while. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Hey, in the service, how you doing? Let me say this real quick before you go, hon. Um, So for me, you guys know, like I unplugged from social media for several months. It was several months for me. For me, when it came to unplugging from the social media, from YouTube and everything, it was because of me having a humbling experience. Okay, I had a humbling experience out here on social media, and it really collected me. I know a lot of people probably would say, well, Mel is not the same. She really don't come out here. She don't say nothing. She don't drag. Because of the experience that I had, that was enough for me to unplug from YouTube, from social media, to kind of get myself together and to kind of go on a healing journey. So because I had that experience, and because my business was put out in such a maniacal way, um that was humbling to me. And that was the reason why I felt the need to unplug from social media, because I'm like, listen, I got to collect myself. Everything seemed like it's spiraling out of control when it becomes so personal. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you
Mhm.
feel like it's so personal to your life, the attacks that come, then I feel like that's a huge reason to unplug from social media. It's like, listen, I got to give myself time. I've just had went through a humbling, experience out here. Pretty much the you whole social media knows everything about me at this point. So it's kind of like, you gotta kind of step back from the unnecessary mess, the unnecessary drama, because I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be here when you're gone. No matter whether I'm here, T here, and the service is here, the drama is going to be here regardless. So if you do take a break and you come back, it's gonna be the same stuff. You're
That's
not
true. That's
missing
true.
anything.
That's true. And people have to understand that at the end of the day, these people don't know us, you know.
Right.
So the things that they put out, nobody can tell your story except for you. They can speculate all they want, but they don't know us. So it's just so crazy, when you hear all these stories and you hear all this stuff, sometimes you just have to take a step back because it's so unbelievable how you've never met a person but they're so invested in your life. They want to know everything about you. They're just so everything of they're just so consumed. They just want to know. And it's crazy because when you don't come out and talk about it, they're angry. It's your life, it's your business. You don't have to discuss those things. So it's just so crazy that you would think that social media should be a fun place and stuff like this, but it's so crazy when people are just so overwhelmingly invested. It's like you just have to take a step back. It's I've never seen anything like it. For me, I feel like I'm just a regular degular person. um so just having people just so invested and just so infatuated, it's mind blowing and it's crazy. So I think in order to stay grounded, you have to unplug and you have to take a step back. So that's why, like I said, I am very big on taking my breaks because I have a great life. You will forget the fact that you have a great life. You have a home. You have a family that love you. You have love around you. You have your everyday life. You will forget that stuff being so caught up in the negativity sometimes of social media. You will forget the wonderful things that you have in your life. So unplugging, taking breaks, and taking a step back is extremely important. Let me read
Well,
some of the comments real
I
quick.
gotta.
Hey Mira, how are you? Model stands. We'll go back to the presidency and we'll read some of those. Gorgeous said it was all fun and games, but it has gone too far. I agree. Candy Crush say it should be a breath of fresh air. It's turning into hell. Exactly, Candy Crush. Um, hey Mira, speaking to us. Let me
Hey,
see.
Mira.
Breaking generational curse say due to social media is one reason why Trump won because he got in tune to a lot of young people that's into social media and a lot of things that were on the regular station was not always true. Hey Antonio, hey Libra 4, how are you?
Hey, how
Go
y'all
ahead.
doing?
Go ahead, Mel.
No, go ahead in the service. I guess you go ahead in the service. You can speak.
I was gonna say,
Mm.
yes, you do have people that get up for the sole purpose of what Sweet Tea was saying, but you gotta remember that you girls are strong as front runners. A front runner still leads from the front. When you can identify that you're gonna always have polar opposites, haters, they're gonna be there. But when someone penetrates your mindset, you only have one thing to protect: your mindset. When you know who you are from within you, that's something that no one can ever, ever, ever take away from you. I've been on social media on this for quite some time, but I was on another platform too. I've been talked about on here. I've been ridiculed and this and that and the other. But see, I know who I am. So I don't have to venture down that lane because what is in front of me only matters. What they think will never. I need to know who I am first. So the first identity is to yourself, and that's the crown. And we're not just the only thing I, sweet tea, that I would beg to differ in one point is that we're not just whoever we are. We all are bright lights. We just got to find where we shine best. Each one of us is here for a special purpose. I can't be your purpose. You can't be mine. I can't be Mel's. Mel can't be mine. But do we all shine? Yes. When we learn that we're equal and no one is above the other because of age or all these other little things, these tags they put on us, respect goes a long way and it teaches a lot of lessons. It really does. It's good to get off of this. I came for the politics. Valerie Jarrett is one of my friends in Washington. Okay. So the Obamas and all that, I have a connection to that too. But we've got to look at the fact that this is a lining of the rich, and I mean the filthy rich, the Zuckerbergs. Um,
Yeah, we're going to
who
get
else
into
do
that
I want to
conversation
say?
about Trump at a later time because I kind of
Yes.
want to stay on topic
Right.
because I,
I'm just saying that these 4 years are going to be quite challenging. These are indicators for us to hold our money, just buy what you really need because we don't know going forward. Someone said, I was watching Miss V's program today, and she said it wouldn't be shock her that eventually going forward, these people have us starving, and we got families, we got life and everything else, but our dollar is just being squeezed, squeezed, squeezed. So this is something that we have to take our sunglasses off and open up our eyes. There is no time to ridicule another person. It's absolutely, I always thought it was idiotic. I don't understand why we get on a platform and have to curse each other out, call each other names or anything else. It's not necessary. I just don't get it. I don't think I ever will get it, but you know, I don't stay on those platforms anymore. Uh, you do have to unwind and turn the
You
clock
can put
off
some
because if
links
you
in there,
don't, it'll mess with your head.
in that crock pot.
Always know who you are from your mindset.
yes, it
So that's
totally
all I
will.
came up to say.
Yeah, it
Okay,
totally
thank
will.
you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right. So you all take care. And you all just keep leading. You got the right content. You all are talking about the right content. Don't let nobody stop you from talking it
Oh,
because
no way. Never.
yeah, this is going to
No.
be a
Never.
continued conversation. Right. It's going to be a continued conversation for the next 4 years. And you all might be influencing somebody out there that needs to listen because they need to tune
Mhm.
in, not tune out. This ain't the time to tune out. So
Mhm.
I'm going to bed. Good night. And you all take
Okay.
care. God bless.
Okay. Good night.
Same to you. Thank you for coming up. We appreciate it.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah,
Faye said,
definitely.
Faye said at the end of the day, the making up accusations is absolutely insane too. I thought that people were grown out here, but it's given a different picture. I have my own mind. I'm not a follower. So for the ones that's coming in, just coming in, our topic tonight is when is it a good time to unplug from social media? That is our topic for tonight, you guys.
Yes, and I think it's a great topic. I'm sure it's a lot of steam out here on the YouTube streets. But don't get me wrong, guys. I know drama sales, and I know that's what we're here for to make money. So I don't judge anybody for what they do and what they say out here. It has nothing to do with what when we talk about in our podcast. It's just general life to me,
Right.
and just me feeling like, hey, when is it a good time to unplug? Because I'm sure people probably wanted to know how did I just not deal with social media for that long period of time. It was not easy, guys, because I was used to dragging. I was used to, coming out and going in on people. And it was hard. It was hard for me to, kind of shift from not doing that. And and when you say something, because see, I'm a woman of my word. So when I say something, I mean it. So if I tell you that I wasn't gonna do that again, that's my word. I'm not gonna do that again. So, but it was hard in the beginning because it was like I'm ready to drag some damn body,
Especially when like you're being attacked or you're under attack. But we do have a couple of more people that came in. Hey Brittany, how are you?
Hey, Brittany.
Hey B Smith, how are you? Hey Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, how are you?
Hey, everyone.
Brown Sugar ATL said, I think how they are in real life is what they are in here, mental illness and all. Um, Let me see. Hey Cheryl, how's it going? Hey Janice M.
Hey, Vanessa.
Hey
Hey,
Vanessa,
beautiful,
pretty vibe.
blessed.
How are you? Breaking Generational Curse said, when you feel like you're getting stressed, you're getting overwhelmed with so much. What I would do, let me see, what I would do to unplug. I just watch Netflix or watch some other things outside of things that's drama. Yes. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer said, I say it's time to unplug when it start interfering with your daily life and family. 100% Jennifer. Um, let me see. Cheryl said, thanks for the gifted membership. Hey, beautiful, for blessed. Let me see. Beautiful, blessed. How are you? Yes, I
Hi.
agree. I agree. When it starts to trickle, not necessarily in your family life as far as like personal, because at the end of the day, these people don't know us, so they can speculate. But like just being on YouTube, right? And you're going at it with somebody and you're dragging and you're reading. When you get off, sometimes it take a minute for your soul to just calm down. You gotta, take a deep breath, because sometimes you can get off and you still have that same little bit of anger. You know what I mean? So then now you're speaking harshly or yelling a little bit, in your home and stuff like that. So you have to get off and take a minute and count to three, and stuff like that. So I think that when you take a step back and just realize these people don't know me, these people don't know me. This is crazy. Really, we're on here arguing, going back and forth with people that we don't know. And the majority of us have never met and never will. Um,
Yeah.
but it is a natural feeling to defend yourself. It's a natural feeling when somebody is putting something on you that's not true. It is a natural feeling when your children are being spoken about, your family is being attacked, and things like that, because we're all human. But it does, you have to be the bigger person to unplug sometimes and take a step back and say, hold up, these people don't know me. Let them think whatever they want. If you say that I'm this and I'm not that, and this is going on and that, fine, go ahead, run with it. Do what you have to do. Because again, that's what it's about. It's about that dollar. People are going to come on here and say whatever, they're going to make up whatever. They don't care because they're just making their check. They don't care how it impacts anybody's family. And that's just how it is. And that's just how it is. So sometimes I do feel taking breaks is a wonderful thing. It does not make you a coward. It does not mean that you're tucking your tail and you're running away. It's saying that this is not the sole uh purpose in my life. I have other things in my life that's more important. And I need to give more attention to those things and also give some attention to myself. So I'm just taking a step back.
Yeah, I felt like that because I was so overwhelmed too. Like it was so overwhelming. And I do believe that's when the break has to come in, when you become overwhelmed with everything and your real life, because remember we still got a real life to live too. So I think that when everything became so overwhelming to me, I don't even really think I cared about them talking about me so much. I don't think I cared about that. I think I cared more of the fact that I was putting so much time into social media and I was lacking in my real life. You know what I'm saying? Like really not focused. It would be times when it'll interfere with my work, and I'm like, okay, well, damn, this don't pay me as much as my job does. You know what I'm saying? So this is not
Exactly.
this is not a primary source of income. This is a secondary source of income for
Exactly.
me. So by that being, a secondary, I have to focus on my primary. So that was another
Exactly.
reason. That's another reason why I had to leave, because this money fluctuates for me.
Right.
um this money is not what's gonna come. When I look at my paycheck, it ain't nothing like my real paycheck in real life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a huge reason why
Right.
a person should feel the need to unplug anyway, because it's not monetarily, helping you in a sense where you could cover all of your bills, unless you're getting 100K views, 200K views, you all the way
Right.
up in the big leagues. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
I'm
less
not a.
it's less stressful to work a 9 to 5 than to be
Mhm.
on here. Like I could never like have this as my sole income. Coming on here every day arguing with people, coming on here every day talking about people, coming on here every day. Like I'd rather just work a 9 to 5. you know,
It's
if
less
I
stressful, right?
Yes. Like it's crazy. Like, so for me, you're right. It's like a little secondary, a little savings and keep it pushing, But even then, you still have to take that break, take that time for yourself because it's important. Hey, Narc Slayer, she said, when you're more invested in other people's drama more than your own peace. 100%.
Yes, when you willing to disturb your own peace for somebody else's, then it's time to tap out. You know what I'm saying? It's
Exactly.
like, it's just, this is just self-care, guys. What we talking about today, that's self-care. And
Right.
that's huge for me, because Sunday is my huge self-care days where I pretty much don't answer the phone. I don't go anywhere. I'm focused on myself, whether
Yes.
I'm, doing something with my skincare routine, my nails, my hair, all of that stuff. I DIY everything. So I don't go to shops to get my hair done. I don't go to shops to get my nails done. I do everything myself. I even have a little foot pedicure thing. I put my soak my feet in and do my own feet. So I do everything for myself. Those are
Right.
my self-care days. This right here to me is a self-care conversation, because
Right.
you're focusing on you and your inner core. Remember, ladies, we're not young, okay?
Right.
We're not spring chickens anymore, ladies.
Hmm. You
Where
have
we
to take
can,
care of yourself.
yeah, where we can utilize our energy and put that energy into fighting others. We have to sustain our energy, because
Yes.
we got so much going on in life as, adult women, our careers, our families, and just everyday life. So
Yes.
I don't know. It's just that I just feel like when I speak for women who like really get it. That if you
Exactly.
get it, if you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. If you don't,
Yeah.
then you won't be so focused on yourself, and you're not gonna care what we're saying.
Right. And you have to realize, let them talk because whether you're here, they're going to talk. Whether you take your break, they're going to talk. People choose to believe lies that let them. It doesn't matter. Just take care of yourself. Let them talk. Nothing. Just like Mel said, when you come back, they still gonna be here doing the same thing. Movado say when your attitude reflects what you're watching is not warranted. Brown Sugar said you should unplug when it disturbs your peace. Libra 4 say exactly. I'm not going to argue about a lie. Renee Brown
Right.
said, Renee Brown said, you have to pretend you're an actress and it's just a role and gather your bag. And when you're not acting, take a break. I know that's right, Renee. Hey, in the safe zone, how are you, boo?
That's a good theory there. I like
Yes,
that.
really is. Forever Fabulous said, I just started back engaging in chats. I had to go on a break from YouTube. I watch other sectors as well. And that's another thing that people have to realize. There are so many other great positive sectors. It's amazing. It's so much, so many other things that you can do when you take your break. And when you come back, it's the same thing. You feel better. You're recharged and but breaking generational curse say unwanted stress can be detrimental to your mind and overall mental health. It's essential to prioritize practices that nurture a positive mind, a positive mental state. 100% breaking generational curse. I agree with you. Um, I agree. Gorgeous say right. It's all about the money. It is. So, you got some people that have mastered this to where they're okay with fighting every day. It's just about the money. But then they may be fighting somebody that's taking it personal, fighting somebody to where it's actually leaking into their personal life and stuff like that. So everybody just have to prioritize themselves. Take your break. Take your time. When you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, take a step back, because that stress can bring on sickness,
Yes,
and it's
that's
not worth
huge.
it for people who you don't know, you will never meet. Like, a lot of the friendships and stuff like this on, I'm not saying all, but the majority of them is not real. Okay. They will turn on you in a drop of a dime. You've never met a day of your life. So there's no alliances. There's no full, what am I trying to say? No, um, there's a lot of people that's just not solid. There's a
Yeah.
lot of fake friendships. They just talk to you so that they can see what they can find out about you. And then, so it's when you have solid friendships in your life, you have solid love in your life, you have a lot of great family love and stuff like that. You don't have to try to find that on social media, because the majority of the time you're not going to find that. And usually you find out when it's too late. So,
I was not aware of that. When I first hit these social media streets, I just, YouTube was fun. At that time, it wasn't so serious. It's gotten to be so serious now. Um, it's normally when you come to YouTube, you looking at cooking videos, you're looking at hair videos, and then you stumble upon a sector and you're like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? So you tend to get involved, like, oh shit, this is
caught up
drama.
in it. Yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit of drama going on. But when I first had started my channel, I never really thought, well, I've been cussing out people since the age 10 to age of 12. I'm gonna say that. I've been dragging since the 10 to age of 12. So I know how to drag, but
Thank you,
it's,
Linda.
you can get caught up in it, like you really don't mean to, but it's like
Right.
the first thing that somebody say about you when you first start these channels, you like, oh shit.
Yes.
You're like, you ready, and then it's like you start looking at the money, because I'm not gonna lie, I made some good money off of dragging, so that's why that's another thing that can prompt you to push your live button, because it's a monetary gain too, but like I said, it's not as much as my paycheck would be, but it was enough money for, like, a second income or whatever. But other than that, yeah, it's like you want to come out here and you want to say, like, hey, don't play with me, you got to let a person know where you're from, all of that, but then it becomes draining.
Right.
And when it starts affecting, like how it affected my real life, you know what I'm saying, what happened to me on these YouTube streets really did affect my real life.
Right.
So, I didn't really have a choice but to take that step back, but I'm glad that I did. And I did it for like 7 months. I think it was like 5 to 7 months that I unwind from here. And then when I came back, I knew what my mission was. My mission was not to go in on people, because again, guys, I'm trying to get my master's degree. So it's like I'm trying to be looked at a little bit differently, because of, maybe because of my career status, so that was a huge reason why I knew I couldn't come back and kind of be the same person.
Right. Right.
So
Um,
yeah.
Hey, T Mac. T Mac, say hello, sweetie. A mail in chat. For a lot of people, this is their life. That's why they're constantly on here. I agree. Hey, Tiffany, how are you, boo? Gorgeous say it has gotten way out of hand. I missed the fun of it. 100%. Faye said, I'm a traumatic brain injury survivor. I visit other sectors related to that. Lifestyle channels, decorating, organizing, makeup, hair, and exotic car channels. 100%. Aretha said, two in the safe zone. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So that was from Aretha 2 in the safe zone. Brown Sugar said, absolutely, T. I watch so much different content on YouTube. It is. And, some of these other sectors and channels on YouTube is very relaxing as well. Um, Renee say the doxing brings them in your personal life, even if you don't disclose your life.
Yes, it
Um,
does.
yes. Movado say, hey y'all, going back to Mel's page, just wanted to say hi. Um, Forever Fabulous said, I love self care. I learned how to do my eyelashes, my brows, and makeup from YouTube. Now I'm a pro at it. I'm a girly girl. I know that's right,
Yes,
Forever
girl.
Fabulous.
That's what
I love it.
yes, that's how I learned how to do my eyelashes because I used to pay $30 to get my eyelashes done and they would be on my pillow the next morning. So I came to YouTube and learned how to do individuals myself.
Yes. Everything KT said, if it's exhausting to listen to, I can only imagine how draining it must be for the content creator doing it. It is
Yes.
extremely, it is
Yes.
extremely draining. That's why I said we have to, be able to be strong enough to tell ourselves, you know what, let these people talk. Um,
You know how
um
many times I've seen people say, I had to take a break. I had to take a break, or I took a break from YouTube and I'm come back and it's the same stuff and it's worse. I've seen that in comments so many times where people say that they taking a break, but and it's like it's so many people that's missing that I don't see anymore in this sector, and I'm like I want to do people think of the people that they don't see no more because there's a lot of names that I don't see anymore. And I think I've seen
yeah,
them say that they have taken breaks and, because pretty much all of us share the same subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of them subscribers fell off. A lot of them, it's like, listen, I can't take it no more. I've
it's too
seen a
much.
lot of people say that.
Right. Vanessa Pretty Vibe said it's draining. And believe me, if it's not you, it's going to be somebody else. 100%. Is if it's not you, it's going to be somebody else. It's not going to stop. And like I said, you have to know when to unplug. So for the ones that's just coming in, our topic tonight is when is it a good time to unplug from social media? Hey, let's talk about it. How are you?
Hey, let's talk about it. Y'all hit that like button, please, and thank you on your way in or out.
And I think also you never have to wait until you get over until you're overwhelmed. You can just give yourself a time frame. Like, hey, I'm only going to be on social media on these days throughout the week, or when I am on social media, I'm only going to, browse through social media for an hour. I've seen some people say like they were browsing and then come to find out they've been browsing for 8 or 9 hours. I'm like, on social media, eight or
What you
nine
mean, looking for
hours a
action?
day? Like, what? 8 or 9 hours a day? Like, but you have people that wake up social media, sleep social media, everything. Like, I just don't
babies
think my
babies coming out the womb looking at social
like
media.
that's I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like, that's why a lot of stuff sometimes I'd be so lost on because I just don't watch it. Like I have to tell myself, hey, no social media today. Or oh, this person said this, go listen. The majority of the time I don't. The majority of the time I don't know. Because you have to be able to have that self-control. If not, you'll come out here swinging at everybody every single day, all day, every minute, it's just, it's too much.
I mean, who wants to listen to being torn down anyway? Like I
Right.
don't want to hear myself being torn down because I think of myself as being a better person than what the person is describing me. Because that person don't know me like I know me. you
Exactly.
know and it's like that's why I don't take that's I guess that's why I don't take things to heart anymore, guys, because I know me. So it's like not nobody on these social media streets that can tell me more about me than myself. So it's easy to hurl insults at each other. It's easy to call people out their name and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, does it bring to you? I don't know. I guess for me, I can speak for myself. It brought nothing to me. It was just that I called somebody out their name and that was it. Or
Absolutely
what I'm saying.
nothing.
It brought me
Absolutely
nothing.
nothing. And it's crazy because the majority of the people are very sick. They're not
Yeah.
healthy. So I just don't understand. It's draining for a healthy person to get on here and go back and forth. So just imagine somebody that's not really healthy. Like I couldn't imagine. Like
Oh my God, it's so draining, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. It's like when you in that live button, for me, it was like a sigh of relief. You
yes.
know, it's over. Okay, I cussed the bitch out today and that's it. You know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying?
That's it. And that's all. It's nothing. Is nothing else. But the problem is that sometimes the words and stuff that we have said to people, yeah, we may cut it off and move forward, but it may really affect that person. You know what I'm saying? Really tear them down. You know what I mean? Because everybody is not as emotionally strong. See, for me, I don't care. I have a mouth on me. I am the type of person, I always defend myself. I am not a person to just go start beef with people. That's not me at all. But I get very defensive when it comes to me. I don't need nobody to take up for me. I'm going to stand 10 toes down when it comes to me. So my mouth can be very lethal, you know. But even though we turn it off and it's just like, okay, whatever, I drug her, we're not thinking about how we made that other person feel. You know what I mean? Um, Baby T said, love this conversation. Is nice and calm. More togetherness in this time of uncertainty. 100%.
Yes, absolutely.
Aretha said that,
Yeah.
Vanessa, yes, I'm nosy, but I get my 8 hours of sleep every night. Baby T said, I'm 45 and self care is everything to me. I'm in perimenopause. And this stage of life is harder than anything I've dealt with. My these comments going so fast. My time is special, 100%, baby T. Special case say, imagine mentally unstable people who have something to prove. Say it again, special case.
It's a lot of that goes on
They
social
don't
media.
get tired. They don't get tired. Like
You said they
my-
don't get tired.
they don't get
Like
tired.
like you done went off on somebody and then the next thing you know, I remember back then I go off on somebody and then I'll say one of the content creators, they come back at me and I'm like, damn, like they never shut up.
Yes. Hey, Annette, how are you, beautiful? Annette say, I
Hey
don't want to
Annette.
be in, Annette say, I don't want to be in nobody mess. I love you all. We love you too, boo.
Love you
Um,
too.
Felicia said, yes, I give myself a certain amount of time for YouTube. It get to be too much. And as of 2025, I don't sit in chats with no one tearing each other down. I only listen to positive content. I know that's right, Felicia.
Yes,
Everything,
good.
yes, everything KT said, that was me, but I don't want to bother people who's not bothering me anymore. I agree 100%, KT. And I think,
Yes, absolutely.
I think the crazy part out here is, right? A person will mention you and say your name. And when you respond, people say you throwing yourself into situations. So it's like people can mention you, but you're wrong when you have something to say back. Like it's either way you wrong. Either way. There is it's okay for other people to call your name, but it's not okay for you to respond. Or or if you don't respond, it's a problem. But then if you respond, it's a problem. Like these people are crazy. That's why for me, I just do what I want to do. I don't let nobody dictate my movement. I don't let nobody dictate my responses. I don't let anybody dictate anything, which is why I run my channel how I see fit for me, because you will be running out here with like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to satisfy people. You have to only satisfy yourself. So that's why whatever I do, I stand 10 toes down by my decision. When I come on and I say anything, I already know why I'm coming, the reason I'm coming, how I feel about why I'm coming, how I feel about what I said, because I know, once you put it out there, it's out there. So that's another thing. Never let nobody dictate your moves, your moves. Never let nobody dictate your actions, because you're going to end up regretting it if it's not something that you wanted to do from the heart. So for me, everything that I feel like I've done and what I do, as far as defending myself when somebody bring my name up, I stand in it 100%. Um,
Yeah, I'm such an alpha female, y'all. Like, I'm not into that running into packs anymore and, grouping up or anything because, man, I'm telling you, that was a horrible experience. like, because then you feel like I can't do what I want to do, I can't go where I want to go, why I can't be in this chat. Or you got people coming back and saying, telling, content creators, oh, she was here, she was there. Do y'all know how that shit made me? that
It's
that it felt,
crazy.
it suppressed me. I felt so suppressed.
An
And
adult.
I'm totally claustrophobic, so I don't like feeling suppressed. I like to be able to do what I want to do and go where I want to go, and I don't want to be labeled as, crazy, or, oh, you don't like me because you was in this content creators chat. No, how about I just like that person? I like their content. I'm sorry they're tearing you down. I'm so sorry, but I like this person because we don't show ourselves a lot on social media. So I think that, what I'm saying, a lot of the subs gravitate to our voices, because we don't really show them anything. So they get hooked to our voices. So when you do go into a content creators chat, you're like, okay, I like this person's voice. I like how they talk. I like their intellect. I like this. I like that. It could be certain things that everybody likes about a particular content creator. I'm so sorry that you're being torn down. I don't know why you're being torn down. I have nothing to do with it, but I like the content creator. So you have to say, it's kind of
Right.
like with the whole R. Kelly thing. You got to separate the artist from the person that he is, the
Right.
predator from the artist. I still
Right.
like R. Kelly music. I still listen to his music. No, I don't like what he did, but I have to separate the artist from the person that he became. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that on these YouTube streets. It's kind of like I'm separating the content creator from what you said she did. She did it to you. She didn't do it to me. So you can't hold everybody else accountable for listening, because that's what we do on these YouTube streets. We listen. We
And
we
you're
we can't. We don't really see the person. We can't
right.
see our content creators. We're listening to them. So
Right.
when we're listening to them and they end up tearing down your favorite person, I have nothing to do with that. I'm still going to show up for that particular content creator because I choose to support that person. You can't tell people who to support. And I always said that when it came down to my situation or whatever, you can't tell people what to do. You can't steal people. Okay, people can't be stolen. That's one. And you can't tell people
Right.
what to do as
So
adult
crazy.
people.
You
And that's
even
why
get
I was
attacked.
so ready to move around on that situation,
Yeah.
because I don't want nobody telling me where I can go. Because listen, can't nobody tell me where to go in my real life. So if you
Right.
can't if you can't tell me where to go in my real life, you certainly
Can't tell me
can't
on
tell
no
me where to
social
go on the
media.
app.
You
You know
even
what
get
I'm
a
saying?
you
So
even get attacked for being cordial. You even get attacked for being cordial with other people. Like it's crazy. Like we're all adults. It's so crazy. Renee say, imagine at work or school and arguing with everyone at the office, at work or school. That's unstable mindset. Right.
right. It's
Um,
some people at my office that I walk past and look like I don't like her. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to go up to her and tell her that. You know what I'm saying? Because I still have to keep some type of office decorum on me. I have to maintain some type of professionalism. Because I don't like her don't mean that I can go up there and tell her. I can't. You
So right,
know?
just like you said, you can't tell a person where to go in their personal life. You think that you can control somebody' movements on social media? This is so I think people forget that this is social media. Like it's so crazy. Annette say it just hurts me so bad when everybody get together and then you guys fall out. That hurt me more. I love you all. Um, let me see. Forever Fabulous said is one big reality show like the Bravo Network. After the show, they go to their social media accounts and drag one another continuously.
Yeah,
Um,
that's exactly how they do it.
exactly. Aretha said you are allowed to defend yourself and your name. Yes, 100%. Breaking Generational Curse say absolutely. It's all about you and how you choose to tackle it. The decision is entirely in your hands. Everything KT say, we too grown. We too grown.
We too grown,
Um,
y'all. Too
Faith
grown.
said, I'm a Scorpio as well, and I'm the very same. I always protect and speak up for myself as well as my family. 100%. Hey, Emma, how are you?
Hey, Emma.
Hey, Maritza, how are you?
Hey, girl.
Movado say that again, Mel, for the people in the back. It's a shame. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a shame. Can't even laugh without being accused. Exactly. You can't laugh. You can't be cordial. You can't like another content creator if they don't like the content creator. It's like, what?
Yeah, that was a huge problem for me. Like, not liking other content creators because particular ones beefing with the content creator. I just feel like that's so silly to me because we all here for a common reason. We're all here in this one sector. People gonna listen. You gonna listen. It's like a tennis match on these streets sometimes, especially when the streets is on fire. You going from this chat to that chat. You got several devices. You got you got the TV going, the computer going, the phone going. Everybody is listening to everything. I mean, I wasn't exempt. I had people who was, talking about my business. The chats was filled up, 600 people, 700 people listening
Yeah.
to people go in on
Listening to them
me.
tear you
You know
down.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They went in on me. People was pulling up and listening to what was going on with me. I can't
Yeah.
stop them people from going to listening to what them folks
Exactly.
saying about me because that's their device. Like, if I could take your damn device without listening and have you not listen to what these people say about me, then that would be easy. But I can't do it.
And
People
here's
gonna
the
pull up
thing,
and
right?
listen.
You can't listen, but they can listen. You
Yeah.
can't go over there, but they can go over there and listen. Like it's crazy. This is social media and everybody is grown. Just because you fall out with a person that don't like them, that's you. That's you. You cannot control. It's just so I've never ever in my life seen nothing like it. And I will never allow nobody to tell me where I can go, what I can do, who chat I can be in, who chat I can speak in, what I can say, where I was, where they going. I will never, ever, ever, ever. Baby T said, how you feel about me is none of my business. Said Baby T.
Yes. And you know what? To add on to that, I think that people who go on power trips like that, telling you where you can and can't go, is the ones that don't have real control in their real lives. Those
I
are the
agree.
ones. And I say the same thing about how you go to work and you got that one boss that's demanding and telling you do this. And I feel like that's because they have a lack of self control, that's one, and don't have no control in their real lives at home, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
why they go on these power trips, and telling people what they can and cannot do because they lacking that source of power in their real life. That's where that comes from.
Lena said, your feelings are yours and my feelings are mine. That's why we are individuals. 100%. Blue Bear said, this YouTube ish not that serious. This is 2025. It's bigger fish to fry. The world is about to change. Focus on that than this BS. 100% Blue Bear. I
Yes,
agree.
absolutely.
Everything KT said, that's what's weird. Let me see. Pretty Bull Lifestyle said, I don't understand when the content creators say, I saw you in so and so chat, so you can't come back here. But if you seen me over there, that mean you was there too. What's the
Yeah,
Go ahead
make
and
it make
highlight
sense. If you
Pretty
saw
Bull.
me, what the hell did you what was you doing over there if you
And
saw me?
they go over there and listen. The same chats they tell people not to be in, they be in themselves. So it's just so crazy to me. Just because you fall out with a person and don't like them, that's your personal problem with them. Don't bring other people into it. Like it's so crazy to me. Highlight Pretty Bull Lifestyle, honey. That ain't how did you see? How you know I was over there? How you know I
Right.
was there?
Right.
Oh, you was right there
How
with
did your
me.
eye see mine? how,
Special K say you can't drop in the chat, but you can listen. Retarded. 100%. It's so crazy.
wait,
Like, let me
so
tell you,
so
I don't
basically
care
the
where
person can't be
nobody
visible.
go. I don't care where nobody go. Go wherever. This is entertainment. Everybody is going to listen. But just when I hit the live button and I just show up for me, show me a little love. That's it. Like it's crazy when you really think that you can just control. Some people like that. like to be told what to do and where to go and how to feel and all that. But that shit, that's not for everybody. Everybody
Sweetie,
with
I'm gonna
that.
start calling your ass, and when I see you in chats, I'm gonna start calling you. What you doing over?
Girl, well, how you know why you over here? You see me because you see how you see me if you wasn't over here to see me.
What you doing, yo? What the hell you doing over there in that chat?
Girl, I'm gonna
No,
be like
like
you over there.
seriously.
You gonna be like show live, honey. We is over here being nosy.
No, like seriously, we don't give a damn where each other
We
go.
don't
Like we
care.
don't give a damn. Like T know my ass be over there listening to that beef sector and
Everywhere
all that. She don't give a damn
at
about where
all.
I'm at.
I am not that type of person at all. Like, girl, where you at? Why you over there? Why you? I don't care. As long as when I go live, baby, you show me some love. I don't care where you go. Go. Like, it's for entertainment purposes only. But it's crazy when you can be there because you already know the person was there. Because then whatever the person said about them, they gonna go live and come respond to what the person said. So you was over
Right,
there listening.
right. And then be like, I saw you over there. Like, what the hell you doing over there if
What
you saw me?
over there? Like it's crazy. Like if you just take a step back and just think about it, it's so crazy. But you got some people that's truly scared. There are some people that's truly like other content creators, but they are scared to drop down in their chat. Like I would never in my life. I will never.
No, y'all can drop down. Man, I remember when all that stuff had kicked off with me last year, and all the content creators was in my chat. I
I
think
see you and
all
you see me. We
right.
see
I
each
see you,
other.
you see
We
me,
see each other.
each other.
How you know what was said if you wasn't over there to hear what was said? How you know?
Yeah, girl, like when all that stuff kicked off, all the content creators was over here, like and I'm like, y'all drop down in my chat. Y'all don't have to be nervous to drop down in my chat. It's not no big deal. I'm not gonna eat nobody up because they over here. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's crazy.
Renee said,
Mm-mm.
you might have a friend who is a snake, but until they snake you, it becomes a problem to only you. Exactly.
There's
Whatever
no
they
borrow
went through,
beef. No
whatever they
borrow
went
beef.
through, exactly. Whatever they went through don't have nothing to do with you. You can't get mad. Whatever y'all went through, that's between y'all. Guess what? The other people was not on the phone for the conversations. The other people didn't have nothing to do with it. But now y'all done fell out. Now people got to pick a side. That's crazy. But the people wasn't in the middle when y'all was cool with each other and y'all was on the phone and y'all was doing this and y'all was doing that. But now you want to bring people into it and have people pick a side. I think it's crazy. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy to have to pick sides out here, guys. I thought we
right,
evolved.
Casey, all hell break loose then. As soon as that would get mad at that, oh, you can't go over there, you can't do. Well, guess what? When you was talking to her and y'all was friends, everything was okay. But now y'all done fell out. Now everybody got to fall out. What? That's
And I feel so
crazy.
sorry for the subs sometimes too, because like when especially their favorite content creators, they fall out or whatever. I feel so sorry for them because it's like they really in the wind and they don't really know which way to go. Because it's like damned if they do, damned if they don't. Like if they go and if they enjoy the other content creator, they can no longer enjoy them. Remember when I told you that I
Right.
was like, I
They
told
like
you
to
that
go
I
over
was
there
like,
and
man, we
laugh.
into it. Like we into it with her again. We into it with Sweet Tea again. Why, man? I
Right.
used to be
I'm
like,
like, I like Mel.
why
Mel be talking her shit. I'm like, ain't nobody finna tell me where I could go, where I can't go. Yeah, like you, Mel, you was coming in my chat and then you had somebody tell you can't come over there no more. I'm like, wait, Mel is
yeah.
a Scorpio. I know Mel not letting nobody tell her where she can go and where she can't go no more. I was like, I ain't
Yeah,
never
that didn't
seen
sit
that
right
like
with
it.
my spirit.
I
I'm not
said,
that
oh
type of person.
no, where they do
I'm
that
not
at?
that type. I'm not that
I
type of
ain't
person to
never
do
been
what
like
people
that.
tell me to do. Fuck no.
Right. Felicia said, and a good drag be funny sometimes. It's just it's just when kids and dead people brought up, I don't like. Yeah, like, it's like, damn, I can't go over there and laugh no more. I just gotta sit here and just keep listening to you. No, I'm gonna
Right,
move
and don't make a
around.
mistake in chat. Don't make a mistake and drop down in that chat. You know how
Don't
sometimes
get a bad. Don't get caught in the bushes and get a bad. Oh, you
it's
gone. You is gone. You gone, you dismissed, you up out of there, you got to go. Everybody finna know. All because if you enjoy another content creator, enjoy that content creator, and whoever you with gonna have to understand everybody is grown. They go where the hell they want to go. Because guess what? The same way they talking about you, your ass over here listening. So why I can't listen? Why I can't
Right.
listen? That don't mean I agree. But I'm listening to the tea just like you listening. Why we can't hear the tea? Girl,
Right.
bye.
We want to hear it together. We want to hear it
Shit, we
while it's
want to hear
live.
together.
We don't want to go back on replay.
That don't mean we agree. We just want shit. We want to hear, girl, what happened, girl? Like, I just gotta just sit here and just come and listen to you, girl. About when you over there listening to the tea, nah, boo. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna work.
Right.
Not
You
say,
listening to the tea about me. What the hell?
yeah. Let it be about you. All of them gonna be over there. All of them gonna be over there, honey. All of them gonna be over there listening. So
Shoot,
it
they
ain't no
was.
different. Right. That don't mean you agree. You just being nosy. Shit, just like they being nosy. Narc say, like, why so serious? It's just an app which can be erased along with everybody on it. No need to get flustered, in my opinion.
That's
100%.
true. Yes.
Um, Aretha say, I remember my mom told me that one of her church members told her that they saw me in a gay club. I told my mom in order for him to see me, he had to be in there.
Aretha!
Aretha, what he was doing in there, Aretha? How he saw you? How did he see you?
What the hell was he doing there?
Why he was in there? He done told on himself. He done told. Oh my goodness. Movado say the biggest one is go unsubscribe. Yeah, go unsubscribe. Girl, you
Yes,
listen,
go
girl.
unsubscribe.
You
What?
want me to unsubscribe while you still subscribe. Girl, get out my face.
Yeah, these females will trick you out y'all spot, man. Y'all better be aware of shit, cause it'll be, I'm telling you, females will tell you to leave your man, but be laid up with a nigga
Right,
right
girl, if you
there.
don't like her, girl, that's y'all business. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Girl, that girl, she ain't do nothing to me. What, like, girl, that don't have nothing to do with me. Now, when your name get called, now we got a problem. But until then, girl, I don't have nothing to do with that. Why'd you didn't put me in the beef when y'all was, you didn't put me in it when y'all was
When y'all
good.
was behind the damn scenes,
When
so then
y'all were
when I come
behind the
out here,
scenes, talking, playing tic-tac-toe, checkers, all this and that, gossiping. It wasn't no problem, but now y'all done fell out. Now everybody got to be, girl, no. Hey, King, what it do? Brown Sugar said, as crazy as it is, you got some grown people tucking their tails. It's crazy on the app. Girl, if you seen me, girl, that mean you was over there, girl. Get out my face.
well,
We was both over there
maybe,
being nosy, girl. We were being nosy.
maybe they don't. Maybe they don't want to salvage stuff. Like, how do y'all feel about like salvaging relationships? Like, can y'all just say, okay, we had a fun run and now it's done, and you just don't look back on that person? Or how do you salvage that? Like, are you gonna miss the person to the point where you feel like you have to listen to what they tell you to do? How do y'all go about that? I want to know. Like,
I
do you
think that
just
if it's a real friendship and there's a mutual respect, you understand that you cannot control another individual. So you will never tell, somebody that you have respect for that's truly your friend what to do. Like, crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Everything KT said, I'm gonna go in the chat on purpose.
So I
I
don't
know
know
that's
these
why you see me
people.
on. Oh, you see me? Okay. Uh-huh.
That means your ass was there
You saw
too.
me, girl. Okay, girl. Long as you, honey,
or
if they done screenshotted it and everything, girl. Don't put it all on the community wall.
or the famous I didn't see it, but somebody told
Somebody sent
me.
it to me. Oh, stop lying. You
Man,
girl.
I
Stop
never lied
lying.
about that. If I was in your bushes, I'm gonna tell you I was in your bushes. Where I was listening to your ass. I heard you talking
Exactly.
about me.
Narc say defend yourself. Let me see. Defend yourself when tried. But don't take this shit to heart. Although I understand it can be hard not to want to snatch a hoe.
Yes,
Snatch a
girl.
hoe up through the
Yes.
screen. Yes, honey. But I'm just saying how you seen me when you weren't supposed to be over there. So how you like if people just take a step back and listen to the things they telling you not to do is what they do. Cause soon as the person
Right.
talk about them, 2 minutes later, here they go on the live stream. Y'all come on in, come on in. I'm finna read out.
Come on in.
Hit the like button, y'all. Come on in. That's how you know that the person was over there in the bushes, girl.
Yeah, girl, you said looking gorgeous. Talking about what got me is when they took a pic of people in other.
So you was over there. You was over there. Like, girl, as soon as you hear they hit that like button, come on in, hit the like button, y'all. Come on in. You already know the person still on live talking about it. You a go ho. You
Yes.
was over there in them bushes, ho. You was over there in them bushes. You got an earful. Now here you come. Child, girl, ain't nobody saying you know. You heard it for yourself. You girl,
Hell
stop
yeah,
lying,
I heard it
girl.
for myself because I know me and Brittany used to go back and forth all the time, and I say that damn Brittany done made a goddamn short about me. I'm
First of all, Brittany gonna put you on the community wall first. Brittany
hell
gonna put you on
yeah.
the.
Yeah, she had my ass on that community wall and shorts. Because as soon as I looked at the shorts, talking about male goddess, I said, "This motherfucker right."
So how you seen it and you wasn't over there? Girl, stop lying. Everybody listen to everybody. People need to stop lying. So you gotta be crazy to let these people tell you do not go in these people bushes. Number one to get the tea. Everybody want to hear the tea. Okay, whether it's a lie
Right.
or whether it's true. Everybody they ass over there hearing the tea. And then you sitting there like, damn, I wonder what they say. Hell no, I'm finna go over there too. Like, please don't
Like
let
we
these
sitting
people
here with our hands folded saying, she said I can't go back over there no more. So
like a
what should I
fool.
do? Who the hell finna not go turn their phone on and listen to this shit like breaking generational curse just said, I just highlighted her. She said, who wouldn't want to witness a fiery rebuttal in action? It's always exciting to see a compelling argument.
So you only want me to hear what you said, but you don't want me to hear what the host said about you. You just
Right.
want me to hear what you, girl. No, girl. No, girl. You was not finna tell me where to go, what I can hear, what girl. I don't want to just hear what you. I want to know what she said about you that's making you come out here the rebuttal. I want to hear it from her mouth. Like, so it's crazy how they tell people don't go on other people's chat, but they be in the chat. Cause I'm telling you, they hit the live while you still live talking about them. Girl, how you know what I said, girl? How you know what I said?
You know somebody
I was
came
talking
back and
about you.
brought them that information.
Girl,
Somebody,
lie.
one of their supporters, they say, "Oh my, one of my supporters." Nobody, you know what's so crazy? Nobody sends me anything. If my name is even being said, I wouldn't know nothing because nobody brings me back anything.
And
So
wait,
I,
don't let them get caught with the person playing in the background on their live. Oh, wait, I thought you
yeah,
said you didn't watch it. Why
that
I hear
happened a
the
couple
girl
of
talking
times.
about you in the background? You know, you forgot to turn the thing. Girl, go on, girl. You done forgot to turn the thing down, girl.
Yeah, that's
Like,
happened a couple of times too.
Baby T said, best friend for 30 years. I got laid off, going through emotions, leaned on my husband truly for the first time, put all trust in him. My friend got mad because I didn't talk to her. What,
What?
baby? Crazy. Renee say,
What?
once you cross by a friend, you can forgive, but you will always keep that third eye open. 100%. Y'all know, you know how to deal with a person. Like, you know, you just know how to deal with them. Hey, Keyshawn.
Yeah, and I have not lost nobody that I want back. So I don't spin the block. Once you done betrayed me in such a way, I ain't giving you no more goddamn chances to betray me again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm good on that shit.
Right.
I'm
For
good.
me, it depends on what the betrayal is. Like, I feel for me, I can't be betrayed on the app with people that never met me. So senseless gossip, and stuff like that. You just have to be careful of what you tell people, what you say to people, and
Yeah,
stuff
that's
like that.
different. I'm talking
People
about the
gonna
ones you
lie, they
break
gonna make
bread
up
with.
stuff.
The
Right,
ones you
right.
break bread with. Yeah, that's
Right.
different.
People gonna lie, they gonna make up stuff, they gonna do stuff like that, whatever. So but as far as betrayal, somebody actually betraying you, of course. Like for me, I'm a Scorpio, I'm one and done with you. I don't spin a block. Um and I'm already a very private person. So, like if I open up to you about anything, I don't care if it was something small and it get out, I can no longer trust you no more. So, even if I told you something small, like you will never get that with me again. But as far as like, I just think on this app, for me, I don't tell people my personal business.
Hmm.
I don't tell anything that I don't have a problem with getting out. But sometimes you do kind of play that game. Like, I'm gonna say this to you, and I'm gonna see if it's gonna come back, right? Because you know that you told somebody something that you didn't tell nobody else. So you know when it come back exactly where it came from. So sometimes, you
Hmm.
know, sometimes that's something good, like a little game that you can play. Like, I'm gonna put this out here and I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna sit this here, just to see if you're a trustworthy person, if you just gonna lie about it. But at the end of the day, this is an app. This is social media. So you would be a fool to pour your heart out to people on this app, like
Well, I
I,
was a damn fool, so hell. I was a damn fool, and I went through
yeah,
some things because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I say when we out here arguing with people that we never met, it's
right.
we know it's crazy. It's not really betrayal. We just going back and forth. But when you break bread with certain people and you
Right.
really think that you have built a sisterhood with people, and then you turn around and you find out that's not what it was.
Yeah, your
That to
situation
me,
was, yeah,
yeah,
your
ultimate
situation is
betrayal.
ultimate
Yeah,
betrayal, the ultimate betrayal.
yeah.
See, for me, I don't get that. I have my certain people. I have my certain people, and that's it. Um, but yeah, what you went through was, yeah, very much so betrayal. So I definitely understand. You just got to be careful. Faith say it's my belief that you have to teach people how to treat you. 100%. Everything KT said, I don't care enough to spin the block.
I know that's
100%.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
100%. So I mean, yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about, everything. Take that time, include it in your self-care, to unplug from social media sometimes, just to keep your mental healthy, just to keep your body healthy, just to keep your life healthy, just to keep your relationships healthy. Take a step back. Too much of anything is not good.
It sure is not. I couldn't have said that no better right there. And pretty much like Keyshawn said, don't let nobody disturb your peace, because peace is everything. Like in my life right now, that's what's priority one in my life is peace. So, regardless of if somebody said anything about me out here, it would be probably null and void to me because of where I'm at in life right now, and the headspace that I'm in right now. I'm definitely in a good headspace. My career is blossoming. School is almost over with. So it's like, once you put yourself into all of that, everything will fall into place. I promise you it will. It just seems like once I got off of this social media stuff, it just seemed like everything, the chips just started falling where they supposed to lay. Everything just started going into, like, I don't know, God was just working with me. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like he said, hey, listen, if you get off this social media, I'm gonna make sure that you taken care of. And it's kind of like when I heard that, I was like, okay, I got you. I'd rather sacrifice this social media stuff and make my life a priority again. Because once I started doing that, things just started going, and so it's just everything just started going the way it was supposed to. And I know everything is not for everybody. I get that, and everybody can't do it how I did it. Probably can't walk away from social media the way I did it. But put yourself in the mind of your health, like T said, your health, because what this does when you do get into all of this stuff, it really triggers your health.
It
Huge
does.
thing, you know what I'm
It
saying? It
does.
really does. Or it can just bring up something in your body that you never even knew could, you can form. It
Yeah.
can bring on
It can
all
aggravate
types of
things.
diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
it can
think also
affect you.
too, God will always show you who's for you. God will always show you who's for you. So if you're not sure about a friendship, or you're not sure about a person in your life, and you just ask God to show you that person's face, he will. Like, he will. So, you got to keep God first as well. Because I'm telling you, these YouTube streets, the things that people say, the stuff that they do, how they just feel that they are just welcomed into your life and don't even know you. You have to stay prayed up, number one. But God will always show you who's for you and who's not. And you just have to, when he show you, you have to believe that. And then that way you
Absolutely.
know how to deal with a person accordingly. You cannot deal with everybody the same. God don't make no two people the same. Even twins are different. So, they have different personalities and all kind of stuff. So, you just have to deal with people in a different way. Once God show you who they are, you know how to deal with them.
And you can't tell everybody everything. Like, I feel like you should have designated people to talk to. Like,
Yeah,
that one friend that that's not gonna judge you at all, or you need that one friend that is gonna judge you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain things. Like, I kind of like the way a Leo girl just said, you have to separate and align yourself with what's important. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
So yeah, and separation sometimes bring elevation. Don't look
yes,
at separation. Don't look at Sometimes I know as people we look at separation as a bad thing. But don't look at it as a bad thing. Sometimes separation brings elevation.
yes,
Sometimes you have to get rid of, what I'm saying? And I'm not saying get rid of them like that. I'm just saying sometimes you have to separate yourself because everybody is going into different directions. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? So it's not always a bad thing when people separate. You can't. It's just sometimes you just got to be on your own and do things on your own, and you can't have somebody holding your hand and leading you everywhere you go. So you,
exactly.
you gotta kind of do things on your own. So don't look at separation sometimes as a bad thing. Look at
Good
it
night,
as
baby
a
T.
good thing. To be a
Hmm.
good thing. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. And like you said, you have to put different people in different categories in your life. Everybody is not the same. So, that's just what it is. Like sometimes you just have to step away from situations, especially when a person show you who they are. That's who they are. So if you choose to deal with somebody like that, you already know what may happen, what's a possibility. So, you just have to put people in different categories. And I would just say treat people of course, it's a cliche, treat people how they treat you, but that's not always what people do. But
And
again,
and I know too that sometimes you guys look at it like, oh my God, my favorite content creators, they're like dynamic duos, and some content creators they are like bomb together. Like I tell Sweet Tea all the time, I say when you and Brittany get on y'all stuff, y'all be yeah, like y'all like yin and yang with it. And that's just me as a content creator myself, looking at two other content creators and seeing that we can, compliment other content creators. I like to compliment other content creators, that I see. If I see they, when they get together, they do an awesome show or whatever, no matter what the content is. I just, some content creators, it's hard to see some separate from each other. And I get that because there have been great content creators that have sat on panels together and have awesome commentary. And we don't want to see them separate sometimes, but in the content creation world, that's how it goes, you guys. That sometimes you are going to separate from your favorite content creator, whether you like to see them together or not. Sometimes they have to separate in order to grow their channel and go in a whole nother different direction. So it's like, like I don't want y'all to look at it as a bad thing sometimes when y'all say, oh man, I miss them two together. They've probably
and
been
it
turning
right.
off into something different.
Right. And it does not have to necessarily be a fallout. If you was cool with somebody, y'all had a fallout, y'all agree to be cordial. Again, you know how to deal with that person going forward. Why does it have to be something so negative?
Yeah,
Like
it
this
don't
is an
have to
act.
be.
You got two people that have great chemistry. They laugh, they just have a good time. It's not people get angry that you have that type of you know, that type of chemistry with somebody where y'all get together, y'all just cut up and just laugh and stuff. It's nothing. Why would that make anybody mad? And the first thing they say, negative, negative, negative. When you have had any type of issue with a person, you know how to deal with that person going forward. And on top of that, it's nobody else's business. That's what I said. It's even an issue out here to be cordial. Like you can't make no decisions in my life. You can't tell me, you know, like it's just so crazy. Being cordial is an issue. Believe me, if somebody have been burned in any type of situation, they know how to deal with that person going forward. Like, and that's just what it is. Like everybody is different. People just need to respect boundaries, you know, and that be that. We all run our own platforms individually. We are all very strong. We all have our different strengths. We all bring something different. Nobody needs anybody. Everybody started their YouTube journey on their own. Okay. Like, and that's just what it is. I enjoy running my platform by myself, how I see fit. I have my link ups. You know what I'm saying? Like we do our podcast. I may jump on Brittany. She may jump on mine. I may jump on Shamar. I may jump over here. I may jump over there. Everybody, people try to take credit from the content creator. Everybody run their platforms individually. Like it's crazy. You have a panel, it's a problem. You up there by yourself, it's a problem. When you host by yourself, you don't have no friends. But then when you have a panel, you need friends. Like these people are crazy. That's why you cannot worry about what these people say. Let these motherfuckers talk. That's all they doing is running their mouth. Let them talk. Do what is best for you. Run your platform the way you see fit. Your success, the way you vision your success in your eyes is all that matters. Don't let these other people
Hmm.
put all these expectations on your shoulders. They're watching your numbers. They're watching that. If you're fine with your numbers and you're fine with your growth, that's all that matters. Let these motherfuckers talk. Period.
I'm so fine with my numbers, and I'm fine with everything that I have going on.
Yeah, me
You know,
too.
I had lost a lot of support, when all everything had happened, but I felt like those people wasn't supposed to be here anyway. So it really don't matter. I had to
Yeah.
look at it like that. And sometimes as content creators, we can get a little what'd you call that? Oh man, I can't
Yes,
even get it.
Lena.
No, we could get discouraged sometimes as
Right.
content creators because we feel like our numbers are not going where they want it to go, because we all know that when we create some type of drama, our numbers are going to push.
See, I
But
don't feel that way. I'm so content. I'm so
yeah,
happy that my progress is slow and steady.
yeah, that's fine
I
with me
am. Let
too.
me
I
tell
like
you,
it.
it doesn't matter what has soured with other people. I am still going to be cordial with everybody that's cordial with me. If you are cordial and respectful to me and you come to my channel, I am going to be cordial and respectful to you when I go to your channel. I am not going to let nothing that happened with anybody else cause me to not be cordial and respectful to other content creators. I'm not going to do that. I love my slow and steady progress. I love my channel. I like the way that it's going. I am happy with it. I don't need no more than what God has for me. And that's it. And that's all. I'm not going to
Absolutely.
let nobody make me feel like, oh, somebody from another sector or another content creator can't come over in my chat, I'm not going to, do the same and go over to their channel and be cordial and respectful to them. I'm not going to let nobody mess that up. That is who I am, and that is who I am going to continue to be. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Everybody know if you want to run your numbers up and it's about numbers and money to you, you come on here every day, you run it up like everybody else. I don't know
Yeah,
why
the
people think
drama.
only certain people can make money. If you want to come on your channel that YouTube pays you, not these people that YouTube pay you. If you want to hit your link every day, you can do that because it's your channel. People forget that you have the power. That's your channel. You don't let nobody dictate your growth. You don't let nobody dictate your money. You don't let nobody dictate, what other ventures and other things that you let them talk because they're talking about you. That's a one, whether they're saying something good or saying something bad, it's a wonderful thing. Because guess what? You have their attention. I have people that watch my every move. Everything I say, they want to know how I feel about it. Just everything. They claim they don't like me, but they watch me like a hawk. They're fanned out. Those people matter as well. That's a view. That's the view. So, don't let nobody dictate your channel. That's your channel, and you run your channel how you see fit. And I love the fact that mine is slow and steady. I'm happy with it, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm gonna run it how I want to run it.
Well,
Period.
my channel is
Yes, Leo.
slow and steadier than yours. It's slow and steadier than yours.
Yes.
I'm gonna get to my 5K eventually, but hey, I don't want to, like how we do these podcasts, you guys. This is not for numbers for me, or I don't. It's not for numbers for T either. You know what I'm
And
saying?
not
We
at
just
all. We
no, we
enjoy it.
really. Yeah, we
When
enjoy.
you,
I enjoy
yeah,
it.
when you
Yeah.
enjoy your channel, we enjoy this podcast, we enjoy these topics, we enjoy talking to you guys. We like, it's not about the numbers and the money. Everybody puts so much emphasis. When you enjoy it, your growth is going to come. It's so crazy when your haters is more worried about your numbers than you. You're doing something
Yes.
right.
Like, why is that the first thing that they do? They say to
That's
you,
the
"Oh, you
first
just a
thing they
small
do.
channel." We all
Yes,
started somewhere. Like
right.
we all started at zero.
You
Okay.
should be you should be
Yeah.
so big that you're not even worried about my numbers. But see, those are the ones that give us our views. The ones that's so infatuated with us, and so like people that don't like you will even come to your channel just to comment. Thank you. You're watching. I have your attention. So I just never seen nothing like it. So slow and like you're right, slow and steady wins the race. You more focused on my numbers than my honey. I'm good with my numbers because if I wasn't, I will make changes. I'm fine where they are. I am in no rush. I'm happy with my channel. Like I said, we happy with our podcast as well. We like to come on and have these conversations with you guys because everything is so negative, 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 negative. Like you get tired of that mess. It's
Yeah.
draining. It's
Yeah.
stupid. Like,
I think like we're a breath of fresh air in a sense because, just coming on and we not going off, like we having a conversation, we agree to disagree. I don't care where you go. Sweet Tea knows me. Like, girl, I can't care less. I will not ever invest my eyes into something so crazy as to look at a
me
chat to see
either.
where Sweet Tea is. I don't care where she is. Like she said, as long as I show my ass up here on Tuesdays and Thursdays to do this podcast, she don't care where I am. And
Exactly.
as long as people
It's
stop putting
ridiculous.
yeah, like people got to stop putting air tags on each other in chats. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You just can't got like how Keyshawn said. And remember, this ties into our first segment where we talked about the separation anxiety. This is
Yeah.
separation issues when content creators tend to split or whatever. It becomes a separation anxiety for the supporters too. So I'm so glad you said that, Keyshawn. It's kind of like, when our podcasts they tie into each other. You're gonna see as we go that these conversations are tying into each one. Okay. And it's meaningful. At the end of the day, they're all meaningful. So we hope that you guys can take something from what we're saying and have some value in your it can bring value to your real lives. That's the point of these podcasts. That's the reason why we want to come out. Sometimes we're going to have these hard conversations where things that happen on the sector, we may speak on it, but we're not speaking on it in a negative way. We're just talking,
Right.
we're not insulting anybody. We're not hurling insults, calling people names. We're just having a general conversation and like grown adult people. That's it.
Like special case said, and people will say that they won't let anyone penetrate nothing, but they done went in their archives to try and prove you wrong. Mental. Aretha say some people are like leaves on a tree. They blow wherever the wind blows. Some are branches and could fool you because when you pull on it, it breaks. But when you find a root, hold on to it. 100%. Nisha
I
said it's
love
a
that.
balance. I love that. Right. Um, Nisha said it's a balance. Faye said those people are not complete within themselves, in my opinion. 100%. 100%. So we always like to leave you guys with something. These topics, are meaningful to us. We just want to bring you guys different topics and, be a breath of fresh air, out here amongst all this negativity. But at the end of the day, be you, be happy with you, do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, do it. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody discourage you. Do whatever you want to do. Do what's best for you. That's
Yes, and
all that
listen,
matters.
we're not in prison. Thank God for that. Because when you're in prison, they tell you what to do with your life. You don't. Your life is not your own anymore when you go to prison. Okay, so we are pretty much civilians. We can do what we want to do, and we can go where we want to go. And nobody should have to second guess that. And you should not have to ever question that about anything. Okay, because the day you became an adult, you put away childish things, right? That's what the saying goes. When I became an adult, I put away childish things. So that's what this is about. You know what I'm saying? Being an adult, being able to do what you want to do. And that's what I put in my bio on YouTube. I do what I want to do and I post where I want to what I want to post. I'm an alpha female. I am not a person that likes to run in packs. I noticed that about myself, that I'm not a pack type of person. I'm like one of those that likes to be
Right.
by
I'm not
myself.
either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not a
I'm
pack.
not
I'm not
either.
a pack type of girl. So wherever the crowd goes, I tend to go separate from the crowd. Okay, so that's just how different I am. And once I seen that about myself, I knew I was an alpha female. I said, "Oh, I'm an alpha female. I don't run in packs."
Right,
Okay,
right,
so I'm just I'm a boss all by myself. I don't need nobody to become a boss or be attached to me to be a boss.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I stand on business for myself. So that's why I feel that people should be able to go where they want to go and do what they want to do because we are grown as
And I
hell.
don't like nobody to tell me what to do. So I'm not really a good team player because I like to do my own thing. I don't like, but Leo Grandma said this podcast is a breath of fresh air, and I'm so thankful you ladies brought this to us. You're welcome, Leo Grandma.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate that.
you. Narc said, great live. Thank you. Lena said, definitely enjoyed
Thank
the
you, Nard.
conversation, ladies. Thank you so much, Lena. We appreciate you.
Yes,
Uh,
Lena.
yes, Keyshawn say, great live, ladies. Good night. Good night. Hey, Angela, how are you? Me too. I don't do clicks. Yes, Movado. I like to do things my
No.
way on my own time and all that. So I can't, you know.
No,
But
I
we
am not
do
no click
have.
type of girl.
Yeah, so I want to thank Movado. Movado purchased some candles. And Mel, do you have a scent for tonight?
Yes, I do. I do
Thank you,
have
Movado.
one.
That was so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, I do. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to find. Damn it, it went out. I can't find the name. Wait, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. I can't. I
Thank you,
can't
Leo
exactly
girl.
find. Sorry,
Thank you,
y'all. I'm tripping.
Angela.
But hey, but it's called cranberry mimosa. Cranberry mimosa. This is the candle for tonight, guys. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yes,
Mm,
cranberry. It smells so good in here, y'all. It smells like cranberries and mimosa at the same damn time. So
mm. Thank you
yes.
so much, Movado. That was so sweet of you.
Thank
Let's talk
you.
about it. Said great topic. Thank you guys so very much.
Yes, thank you guys for pulling up on us. And yes, Movado, you are
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you to anybody who donates to the candle collection. Look, Sweet Tea, I'm
Yes,
gonna have to send you some of these candles. I got a
yes,
couple of them. I got this. I got a couple of them. I got like three or four of them. So I'm
yes.
gonna have to start shipping you some of these candles, girl. You gonna have to give me a PO box or something,
Yes, yes,
cause you
no
know we
worries.
don't do real addresses out here.
Child, I ain't got no shame. You pull up over here, honey. You better let me know you coming. You better let me know
Look,
you
I don't want
come.
you to go get that water hose
I'm
on
gonna I'm
my
gonna
ass.
I'm gonna I'm gonna wrap you up in the water hose, girl. You gotta let me know you coming, girl.
Oh
No
my
worries.
god. Yeah, give me a PO box whenever you get a chance, girl, so I can see you some of these candles. But yes,
Yes. Gorgeous
thank
say
you,
always a
everyone.
pleasure. Thank you to you as well, you guys.
Yes.
Mel, go ahead and bring us on in, honey.
All right, girlfriend. Well, thank y'all for pulling on up. Y'all got our little self care tips around here.
Leo.
And we gonna head on up out of here, you guys. Like that. Well, we come back next week, so we will have another awesome, awesome topic for you all. And please, 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 if you guys, the link is always and always will be pinned. So if you guys want to come up here and you want to talk, come on through, y'all. Come on through.
Yes,
But
make sure that you guys like both channels. We are streaming from both. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for coming out and conversating with us, honey, on Girl Let's Talk.
yes, and we will see you all soon.
Good night.